morning student. Today class we are discuss about unit number 1 application of matrices and determinant. Exercise 1.2 question number 2. A commodity was produced by using 3 unit of labor and 2 unit of capital. The total cost is rupees 62. If the commodity had been produced by using 4 unit of labor and 1 unit of capital, the cost is rupees 56. So what is the cost per unit of the labor and the capital using determinant method? So solution, let the cost per unit of labor be, we are considered as rupees x, cost of the labor rupees x, and the cost per unit of capital be rupees y. So labor, how many labor given here? 3 unit and 4 unit, and capital 2 unit and 1 unit, all are given in the question from the question. 3 unit of labor and 2 unit of capital. So total cost is rupees 62 and 56. From this given information, we frame a equation. From this condition, we frame a linear equation. So what is the one? 3x, we are considered as the cost per unit of the labor be x. So 3x plus 2y, 3x plus 2y, cost of the capital we are considered as the y. So 2y equal to 62, and 4x plus 1y equal to 56. The given information, using the given information, frame a equations. We get a 2 equations. What is the first one? 3x plus 2y equal to 62 and 4x plus y equal to 56. Now using the determinant method to find out the value for x and y, that is the cost of the labor and the cost of the capital. So how to find out the delta value? We know that. So delta value equal to coefficient of x and y. So 3 and 2. 4, here coefficient of y is 1. 3, 2, 4, 1. 1 into 3, 3. Minus 4 2s are 8. 3 minus 8 equal to minus 5. That is not equal to 0. So delta value, it is not equal to 0, then only grammar rule is applicable. So the given system has a unique solution which can be found by the grammar rule. So what is the delta x value? How to find out the delta x value? Delta x equal to, replace the first column. Here what is the first, in delta, what is the first column? 3, 4. In the first column, replace the value for equal to what are the constant given here? 62 and 56. So 62 and 56. Replace the value 62 and 56. And 56, and remaining second column as it is 2, 1. Now 62 into 1, 62, minus 56 into 2, 112 equal to minus 50. We get the value for minus 50. In delta y, replace the second column. Delta y. In delta, first row is 3, 2, 4, 1. In delta, first row is 3, 2 and 4, 1. So replace the second column. In delta, replace the second column. What are the value? What is the constant value? 62 and 56. So 3 into 56, 168, minus 4 into 62, we get the value for 248. That is equal to minus 80. So finally we get the value for x is equal to delta x divided by delta. Delta x value what? Minus 50. Delta value, what is the value? Minus 5. Cancel, we get the value for 10. y equal to what? Delta y divided by delta equal to delta y value is minus 80 divided by minus 5. Cancel, we get the value for 16. So the cost per unit of labor is rupees 10 and the cost per unit of capital is rupees 16. Question number 3. The total of rupees 8,600 was invested in two accounts. One account earned for 4 into 3 by 4.5% of annual interest and the other earned for 6 into 1 by 2% of annual interest. The total interest for 1 year was rupees 431.25. So how much was invested in each account? Using the determinant method. So what is given in the problem? The total of rupees 8,600 was invested in. We are invested in two accounts. So we are considered as the let X and Y be the amount invested in two accounts. There are rupees 8,600 was invested in two accounts. So we are considered as the rupees X and Y. Rupees X and rupees Y be amount invested in two accounts. So interest for the first account. What is the interest for the first account given? 4 into 3 by 4 percentage. So 4 into 3 by 4 percentage of X. So it is in the mixed fraction converted into the improper fraction. 4 into 4 16. 4 into 4 16. 16 plus 3 19. 4 into 4 16. 16 plus 3 19 by 4. Here percentage given. So into 1 by 100 of X. So 19 into 4 into 100 400 percentage means that is divided by 100, that is we get for into 1 by 100. This X equal to 19 by 400 into X. Next one, what is given? Interest for the second account. Second account, what is given for here? 6 into 1 by 2% of annual interest. So interest for the second account is 6 into 1 by 2%. So it is in the mixed fraction. We are converted into improper fraction. 6 into 2 12. 12 plus 1 13 by 2. 6 into 2 12. 12 plus 1 13 by 2. So 13 by 2 here percentage given. 13 6 into 1 by 2 percentage of Y. Right? Here Y. 13 by 2 into 1 by 100 into Y. 13 into 1 13. 2 into 100 we get the value for 200 Y. So interest for the first account and interest for the second account we are find out. So what is the given condition? The total amount of rupees 8,600 was invested in two accounts. So what is the rupees? First account is rupees X and second account is rupees Y. So total amount invested for rupees 8,600. So according to the problem, so X plus Y equal to 8,600. X plus Y equal to 8,600. What is the interest for this first account? 19 by 400 into X, and interest for the second account is 13 by 200 into Y. So sum of these two interests equal to what is given? Rupees 431.25. It is given in the question. So interest, so 19 by 400 into X plus 13 by 200 into Y equal to 431.25. So to find out the LCM for 400 and 200 is, what is the LCM for 400 and 200? LCM is 400. So multiply by 400 on both side. Multiply by 400 by both side. So we get the equation for multiply by 400. Here multiply by 400 means 400 cancel. We get for 19x. 19x. Multiply by 400 here. 400 here 200 cancel 2. Multiply by 400 we get for simply for 400 into 19 by 400 into x plus 400 into 13 by 200 into y equal to 400 into 431.25. So multiply by this equation, multiply by 400. 400 into 19 by 400 into x plus 400 into 13 by 200 into y equal to 400 into 431.25. So this 400 cancel. This 200 here cancel, we get for 2 times. This one is 2 times. 0 cancel. Here 2, here 4 cancel, we get for 2. So 2 into 13, 26y. So 400 into 431.25, we get for 1,72,500. So we get a equation for like this one, 19x plus 26y equal to 1,72,500. So what are the two equations? This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now solve this two equation using the determinant method. Find out the delta value, coefficient of x and y, 1, 1. Here coefficient of x and y 19 and 26. So cross multiply by 1 into 26, 26 minus 19 into 1 minus 19. We get the value for 7. This value not equal to 0. Similarly, to find out the value for delta x, replace the first column. In delta, replace the first column. So what is the constant term given here? 8,600. Here 1,72,500. Replace the value for here. Similarly, you can multiply this one. We can get the value for delta x, replace the value first column 8,600. Here 1,72,500. So multiply, we get the value for delta x equal to 51,100 and delta y equal to, in delta replace the second column. Replace the second column. So we get the value for 9,100. So by grammar rule, x is equal to delta x by delta. 51,100 divided by 7 equal to 7,300 and y equal to delta y divided by delta, that is equal to 9,100 divided by 7, that is equal to 1,300. So the amount invested at first account is rupees 7,400 and the second one is 1,300. Thank you, student.